might. I don't even know if they'll ever stop going, to be honest. Can you guys hear the sound? I don't think I heard anything. It's kind of chill still. We'll find out, I guess. We need more roamers like TCC. Yeah, TCC was a really good roamer. Your boy be getting all the scoops these past couple weeks, man. We've been getting all the good lowdowns. Get to see some really good games. I'm pretty sure Moba Zane's probably streaming this too. We need that good. Okay, the sound is there. I was like, bro, is the sound here? Yeah, Moba Zane is live. Okay. We need that good. I'm telling you. We didn't get enough BTK earlier today. It was a little rough. I'm gonna put me on. I like being on the bottom. I'm not I don't know if I'm a top guy. Happy streaming from the Philippines. What's up, fam? White Harkuro banned Franco though. I think it was mainly because they didn't want them to pick it, and they were already attempting to pick the Esme. So that means like since they had first pick, they didn't they didn't want the other team to get it. 17 minutes was not enough. It was not. I can't do that again. Like I said, I got catfished, bro. I got catfished harder than. Man, I was on Tinder, you know, swiping, and I seen Hikaru's logo. I was like, this team ain't gonna win. Get it out of here. And we said no. And then they came in and just blew it out of the water, man. They put up there's a lot of good games now. There's a lot of good games going on. A lot. I definitely, but I'm glad we definitely get to see some more BTK. The the countdown on there says 9 minutes, but last time we seen them skip over. I definitely think the BTK scrim against 9 o'clock is going to be nasty. They do opt in to get that Balmon out of there, that Charizla, and then BTK does opt in to take out the Masha. So we're looking pretty good. Oh yeah, dude, I can't believe they literally like 10-minute at BTK last night. They had to bring in Shark. That was crazy. We've gotten some crazy games. The videos, man. You like the gameplay from Hikaru? Yeah, I haven't seen too much gameplay from Hikaru, so it was really good that that we got to see someone do some real good. You know, that was a good match. Like, I mean, it wasn't a long match. Oh yeah, dude, the Cardi on Lapu was a little, maybe Cardi's a little rusty nowadays. You know what I mean? Like just a tad bit rusty. Just a tad. Because he used to be a god on that Lapu. I felt like the Lapu was a comfort pick, but I don't know what was going on. I don't know if anybody didn't have coffee or what. We do see a Wan ban. We do see a Julian ban. Doesn't have a... He's trying to practice gold now? Jeez, everybody's flip-flopping on BTK. Ooh, they pick up that Xavier, which means Moba Zane's probably not going to go YSS this time around. I feel like... Oh, this is a tough one. Maybe the Moss might be a good pick. I mean, Franco is still open. Shark on Franco would be nasty. So we still got a Franco open. Valentina's already out of there. Wan's already out of there. They might even pick a Bia or a Claude first. Yep, there it is. He just picks Clinton 95% of the time. I'm guessing I'm gonna say probably a Karina if it doesn't get picked. Ooh, the Eve. We've constantly been seeing Eve plays. Constantly. So we did get the Bia, we did get the Eve. What are they gonna respond with here? What you got for us? 9 o'clock. Ooh, there's the Claude. We've seen this in really Karina XP? That's an interesting. That would be interesting. They opt to go for a used zone. Kush has been on the team before, but I want to say it was probably a long time ago, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people have been asking if Kush is J, and it's not. I think Kush has been like one of the old time BTK players. What up, Taylor? Long time no see. Shark picking up the Lolita. A God Fanny. Yeah, they didn't go with Jay. Jay was in the very first so the video that I posted about BTK, the very first one that I posted on the NACT playlist, they did have Jay. I was wondering who it was because they weren't like, they didn't have the BTK, like they weren't even in the BTK squad. And everybody was telling me it was Jay. Right now, this is 9 o'clock versus BTK. What up, John? We had some special sauce in the background brewing for when it went on break. Yeah. Kush has been with BTK for a long time. From my knowledge. Maz gets XP-ing here. Let's see what Fried Chicken decides to go with. They banned the Diggy. They banned the Atlas. That Minotaur, the Minnow tank has been pretty crazy nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. Is there already a coach in NA teams? Only some NA teams have coaches. Yeah. Kush is still a really good mage, and it's just overall like how they think about games and just the well placement of ults and knowing how to, you know, macro and macro plays. I'm like skipping words here. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they did quite the switch around, but they're doing good. And this is what we don't see in the NACT tournament. We don't see teams like actually like taking their time and doing things like this. I would actually like to be a coach. I don't know who I could be a coach for, but I think it would actually be really cool. Sad to see Gosu go downhill. Yeah. I'm not even sure why they went downhill. Gosu was a little bit before my time, to be honest. The chat is the coach. BTK on M4. They might be going. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of other good NACT teams that are doing pretty good. So an online coach. That's what I'm saying. Hashtag Jida Kayo. Do they opt for a Grok? Yeah, Shark with this Lolita. I'm actually surprised no one didn't pick Franco, but I mean, you probably don't want to pick a Franco against the Lolita.
strikes like a splitting wind.
Ooh, they opt to go. Soda goes for that Ling. You want to see BTK in the Valley in the finals? I think it'd be pretty good, to be honest. A lot of players left to go for a stable team. Yeah, I mean, we do see a lot of like basic, like we've seen basics on the Valley. Like a lot of Gosu's team did like split apart, which is unfortunate. We need teams that will stick together through thick and thin, you know. MOBA Zane on a Saber to counter the Ling, I'm guessing. Interesting plays here. Yeah, I can't even say the name. Miyaska? I don't know. That one's a hard for me. I gotta hear it be said a couple times. Maybe we'll see. We'll definitely see. Zane does know what he's doing. I mean, that's years of experience right here. Right in the house, killing it up. What up, Kevin? You guys ready for this BTK game in the middle of the NACT?
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Oh, boy's just doing some spin. Saber to counter Ling. It is a good go, because I mean, if MOBA Zane catches Saber off guard, I mean, that'll allow him to constantly take objectives and vice versa. We do see Claude versus Bia, the good old fashioned draw match. Then we have the Esme versus Yuzong, which might be tough. Ooh, Akari did try to steal that blue buff with the wall, but it didn't connect. Akari does have to utilize the sprint for some reason. Not quite sure if I would recommend giving the sprint. The $25,000 is like split up between like diamonds and a ton of stuff like that. Yeah, we're currently watching BTK versus 9 o'clock scrim in the downtime. I'm not sure what's going on. I think they're back at the NACT. Would you guys rather watch the NACT or this game? I'll let you guys pick. We do have Akari trying to put the pressure. MOBA Zane being able to continue the jungle. That boy said the scrim. We already said bye to Dave. This game. Imagine if the scrim from BTK gets more views. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool if they would do something like that. We do see that they are trying to get a setup. Of course, already we see BTK is leading a little bit in the gold lead already, just because of the macros of the lane plays. Yuzong is still going 1-1 with Esme up there. We do have Soda Shark putting the pressure down on Soda. Oh, MOBA Zane does get the retry. The blades do go out. The Lolita's Numion Blast does not connect on anything here. Fried Chicken a little deep. We do have, what is that? I think that I was about to say that's Poppy, but I don't know that guy's name. That changes if we're sticking to the scrim. I was thinking about it. We do see that the Ling is doing, I mean, this is just the macro plays by BTK. Grok is nervous. Yeah, Grok used that sprint just wildly. Just constantly using it. We don't see any kills being engaged just yet. Fried Chicken Star falling down onto Milo. Moba Zane possibly coming in to get the pick here. Fried Chicken gonna be pushing him out, not allowing him to go. Moba Zane is covering him here. They do hit the ultimate on him, and oh man, Moba Zane just cleans that up with no problem. But Kush is in trouble here. We do see the Tempest of Blades going off. Kush hits the real world manipulation, and it does shut down Xavier there. What a great play. We need a pause here. 1K gold difference. That'll let me update. That'll let me update the tag here. Everybody needed a pause. It's the pause meta. All right, I believe I did. Yeah, they got sweaty plays left and right. I can't. Kush just surviving, barely getting that real world manipulation off, and that allowed Kush to survive because of the shield real world manipulation gave Kush. So definitely crazy. Definitely crazy here. Yeah, I mean, it's just Ultraviolet versus Black Bulls over here. We'll see. I hit the pause. Oh, yeah, I see the draft right. I still have it pulled up on my left-hand side here. We can kind of, I ain't gonna take a look at it just yet. Okay, we got the matters cleared up here. We do see that Zia and Shark here in the bottom lane. Possibly having a little bit of trouble. Promise is getting the pressure put down, but Akari's coming into the back lane with possibly a wild charge and a wall. We don't see it here. Zia is trapped between it. Do they go for it? Promise decides to zone the lane instead of possibly putting pressure down there. We do see the Xavier. We do see the Starfall from Fried Chicken coming in on Phil there. But nothing really connects. Ooh, the wild charge does miss against Kush there. It looks like 9 o'clock is having a tad bit of trouble. We are looking at almost a 2.4k gold lead here now. And Moba Zane's already coming into the next turtle. Look, this is the wait and bait. They utilized a lot of ultimates. Get out of there. Moba Zane might be in trouble. They do. Mileli comes in there with the Yuzong. And the El Drago connects. We have the Numion Blast. No flicker, though. And we do see the Grok still putting pressure down, but Shark is not giving up. Akari going down by Kush here. Fried Chicken still giving the look. This is the wait and bait that I like to say, man. Even though Moba Zane went down, they pushed back the side of 9 o'clock here. Great macro plays here. They know how to get out and get back in, reinitiate and initiate. BTK is just so well at getting in and out there. My guess is now that Moba Zane's back on the field, we might see him invading into the river and possibly taking this this turtle finally. He's kind of just doing his roam. As you can see, even though the turtle's up, he's just, whoa, what a ultimate onto Mello here. Mielo, I don't even know how to say the person's name. Yuzong does go down. Oh, we see the Tempest of Blaze going off. Grok does take out Moba Zane, though. Fried Chicken and Shark are collapsing down on Soda. You do see the World Manipulation and the Numia Blast connecting at the same time. Fried Chicken taking out Soda and Akari there. We're seeing some crazy aggression by side BTK here. I'm not gonna lie, I heard that the tension is heated up in here and that BTK wanted the fire. So it's good to see that they're actually going for it here. This is pretty intense. Still, no one has collected this this next turtle. They've kind of just kept it Shark coming in and knocking on Akari's door here. Fried Chicken also connecting. Akari just kind of putting some pressure down. They are zoning the turtle here now. We're seeing some really good sight by the side of 9 o'clock, but I don't think it's enough. We do see Ling just farming a little bit. We do see the Yuzong Dragon ult going in on Mobazane, zones him out. We do see Soda possibly attempting to try to steal this turtle. In the meantime of them zoning Mobazane out, they do secure the turtle. We do see a real world manipulation going off. We do see the wild charge in the Kush to stop the real world manipulation. The sprint by Akari to get away. Zia coming in, the Numion Blast connecting on Grok and taking him down. We do see Soda coming in to possibly take out Zia, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Zia does escape, barely there. Dude, they are just constantly fighting back and forth here. It is an absolute bloodbath. On the side of 9 o'clock, they're having a little bit of trouble. They did secure the turtle. They just got to keep making these little plays, but even though they make these little plays, BTK's able, I mean, just their map awareness and being able to counter the rotations of, like, say, Akari trying to get out of there. And then what was it? The Claw? No, it was the Bia. Zia just came out of nowhere and stopped the retreat from the other side. And just absolute perfect positioning. We do need to see some towers being taken down by the side of 9 o'clock, because that is where they're lacking. One tower left in the mid, and they might be falling into the ever-known choke. What up, Lewis? What up, fam? What up? Hopefully you guys are enjoying this BTK versus 9 o'clock game. You just practicing? Kinda. The NACT, we were able to get the special sauce on the lowdown of 9 o'clock versus BTK here, so I just thought it'd be pretty cool to shoutcast and practice a little bit. I always love shoutcasting BTK's game. We do see the Starfall coming in on Promise, Phil, and Soda. The Dawning Light goes wide and misses all of BTK. We do see Grok putting a shield up to possibly stop the push on the mid tower, but it's not enough. Shark comes in and bops Akari on the head. Just always putting that everlasting pressure that BTK knows well to do. The Lord is here, but I don't think they want it yet. Mobazane's going to go back to his jungle route to possibly come to a Lord pick at some point. Akari, Shark, both attempting to get sight for this Lord. Kind of baiting the Lord a little bit. We do see that the Ling does not have Killing Spree, or does not have the jungle emblem, actually has Killing Spree instead. So so does Mobazane. Mobazane has Killing Spree on Saber, so it does look like people are phasing out the jungle emblem a little bit. We do see Akari, Shark, Mobazane, and Kush kind of here. Might spell trouble, but they do lock down Shark here, but it's not enough. They do come in on Akari. Mobazane ults them. We do see a Petrify on Kush here, but the real world manipulation comes out, but it's not enough. Fried Chicken is in the back line, putting a little bit of pressure on there. Mobazane does clean up Soda there. We do see the Yuzong going down. Everybody on BTK is low. We do not see a Dawning Light from Phil yet. Oh, and it just misses every single one of BTK. Soda here, Soda on UV as well. There is two Sodas. One has a dot, one does not. Yeah, dude, Mobazane securing the Saber was by all means definitely the best pick for Mobazane here. Quite interesting that they did decide to go for this. We do see Akari possibly in a little bit of trouble here. They do decide not to go that way. Throws up the wall to cut it off, but it's not enough. Mobazane and BTK has zoned out the turtle, or the Lord there. I don't think they're going to get the Lord recover. To be honest, this Ling is just having such a hard time because Mobazane is on Saber. He just can't get in because Mobazane's going to constantly captivate on Ling coming in there and taking him out. He's not able to captivate on a lot of those Tempest of Blades. With the combination of Eve, they're just having so much promise here. The biggest thing that I'm going to probably check out here is that we do see that the Claude is not online yet, but the Beatrix is about to be online. We do see a wild charge going on in the Kush here. Is it enough? Zia in the back line getting punished by the Yuzong. Kush does make it out of there, but Mello might not. We do see the Numion Blast connecting on Yuzong, taking him out. Akari might be in trouble. They do get a wall up. Maybe we'll see a wild charge. We do see a Dawning Light almost taking out Kush, but Kush is still alive. Kush just decide to recall here. We are seeing crazy games. I'm actually surprised Mobazane did not go in. I get he did not have ultimate, or my guess is he would have secured that kill on Xavier there. So we're going back to the ever knowing Zane. I said Zane laning. We do some we see some crazy games going on right now here. We got the fried chicken constantly already at that mid game. Esmeralda, just the unkillable. There is no towers down on BTK's side. It is it's gonna smell trouble for him. Fried chicken just able to put so much pressure onto 9 o'clock here. I heard that they were in a heated feud. Both of the teams were heated, and we don't know if it's going best of 7, best of 10, or best of 42. So it does seem like BTK really wants to put a beat down on 9 o'clock, or 9 o'clock would like to attempt to try to put a beat down on BTK. But the way we're seeing it here, like 9 o'clock's having a rough time. There's not much they can do. The counter to the Ling. Oh, there's Mobazane again. Like I said, the Ling just cannot roam. Essentially, 9 o'clock is missing a jungle because of Mobazane on the Saber. Just an absolutely great counter. The good old choke is happening right now. We do see that the gold lead is just way too much for 9 o'clock. The pressure is just not there. Possibly the only thing that could probably turn this around is if the Xavier and the Claude does go online. If an Xavier can Dawning Light a Lord and get the steal, would be so clutch right now. That would probably turn the tides a little bit to mop up the tower take. But we do see a Dawning Light going down onto Shark. Instead, they do decide to get off of the Lord because of Shark going down. We do see Fried Chicken Stool in the back. Oh my God, Soda does take the Lord. They were able to zone out BTK here. We do see the real world manipulation going down. Kush in a little bit of trouble with the Akari in the back lane, but it's not enough. Fried Chicken is still putting a lot of pressure on Yuzong here. Saber coming in to mop up Yuzong. We do see, even though they got the load, the Blazing Duet does come out. Fried Chicken says, that just tickled me, buddy. Get out of my face. Akari trying to put some pressure to possibly allow this Lord to go down a little bit. But Zia, again, like I said, is online, putting down pressure. Xavier, the Dawning Light connecting in the mid lane, but the Lord is down already. Doesn't even make it to mid tower. We are, man, again, I mean, that's what they needed. Now they're utilizing this to mop up turrets, but Mobazane is sniffing out Promise right here, sniffing out Phil, maybe even Akari. Which one of them takes the death? And then it does go down to Soda. Again, Mobazane just knows how to get into those well-positioned bushes and be able to captivate on the enemy's jungle. We do see Zia possibly going for a snipe, does cancel the snipe. And now we do see 9 o'clock is being pushed back to their base. Man, this is how one-sided this match is. It's still an intense match, like a very intense match. This old 5K. Oh, what a wild charge going down. Shark does pay for it here. They do have Fried Chicken in the midst of it. And then there's just, oh, what a good CC by Xavier. We do so a Dawning Light putting a lot of pressure pressure on BTK here. Mobazane is on the brink of death, but does make it out here. We do see a Tempest of Blade on Fried Chicken. Fried Chicken whiff. He just jumps over the wall and they miss it. Zia does take out Xavier. What a great play there by BTK. They kind of just split up. Mobazane, even though he was on the last bit of his life right there, was absolutely putting down the damage. He did escape. I think Fried Chicken might be in a little bit of trouble here. Soda does take the kill. Both teams trading really well right now. The gold difference is a little bit caught up, so we're not seeing that much of a gold difference. I lied. I mean, we're seeing a decent, but even though with the gold difference, they're still able to secure picks like this. This is looking good. This is 9 o'clock has the possibility to coming back. If Soda does, if all of 9 o'clock purchases immortality, then we'll be looking at Mobazane into that late game might have some troubles getting picks. Shark has been picked off twice before any good interactions or engagements that could go down. This is, if Shark gets caught off guard again, it could smell trouble for BTK here. We do see Zia and Shark again putting down that smoky blood into a bush here. Fried Chicken going in. We see a Dawning Light to put a little bit of pressure, but not enough. Fried Chicken going in on Xavier. We do see, oh my god, what a play here. Zia's in trouble. The Claude is popping off right now. Gets a petrified on Shark. Shark might be in trouble as well. They do have a Kari in the midst of it here. Shark does decide to recall. Fried Chicken does take out Promise though. We do see both teams just duking it out non-stop here. Oh my god, what just happened? Did BTK just get backdoored? What? Holy, what a play! Oh my god! What? Holy crap! What in the world? BTK takes a loss against 9 o'clock in round 1. Holy, I didn't even see the back door. That means BTK possibly didn't see the back door. What a crazy play by Soda. Man, during all that time of them trying to set up on the Xavier, on the Claude, they didn't even watch the back door. Holy, I am blown away right now. That was such a good game. That was such a good game. Oh my dude, I'm telling you, there are teams in the NACT that can compete with BTK, and you're seeing it right now. You're seeing it right now. My god. That macro play. BTK had all of their towers almost, and Ling backdoors it. Wow. My mind is blown right now. Holy dude. That was, bro, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm not gonna lie. But we are getting into the next game. Let me focus here. They were doing so well. Both teams absolutely battling their hearts out here. Shut up, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. My Apple Watch is going off. She's like, I didn't get that. What'd she say? BTK lost, Siri. She lost, or they lost. Oh, man. We do see the Julian ban. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they'll get copyrights, but you can definitely... I mean, the emblem's definitely a copyright. I see what you're saying. I'm watching the game here. Black Bulls right now is what, 16,000 gold up? Like, holy crap! How do you have so much gold? Nah, they're only like 8K go up. We do see the Eve ban. They do not want to see this Kush. Well, Kush doesn't have it, so that means they're not trying to pick a mage first. The Charizla band, really good. I think 9 o'clock. Oh, they pick up the 1-1. Does 9 o'clock take a Natalia pick here? I swear at one point it was at like 16,000. Holy, bro. Holy. I just can't even believe it. I just can't believe it, man. Soda does take the Karina here. Bro. They do secure the Karina. They secure the Lunox, which are both great plays. I just want to know if does 9 o'clock can Akari pick up on a Natalia roam, or what do they suspect they want to go with here? MOBA Zane on a Paquito. I'm not gonna lie, we've seen him in scrims and he's lost twice with using the Paquito. I think maybe won once, so might be an interesting play. Ooh, Kush going back to the good old days. MOBA Zane going with an Akai. Interesting. Maybe the Akai to lock down the Karina to stop her from being able to do something. It is kind of interesting that we're seeing MOBA Zane pick in the midst of the of the pick and ban phase here. This is interesting. Interesting. The Black Bulls and Ultraviolet are absolutely still duking it out. I don't even understand how the Black Bulls just aren't whopping them. With such a big gold lead, you should be taking them down. Sheesh. Give me a second, guys. Yo, fam, what's up?
What's up, G?
You guys want to see this BTK game?
They got clapped, bro.
I'm trying to play against BTK right now.
BTK scrimming right now?
Yeah, I got a 9 o'clock. They just lost to 9 o'clock.
What?
Yeah, they backdoored BTK. Literally all towers up on BTK. Ling backdoors them.
Wow, that's absolutely litty.
Wait, he backdoored 3 towers?
Yeah, no, 2. There was one down that got taken down during a Lord pick.
One down, so he got the second one, then he got the
and it got the third one, and then the base. The Grok was stopping all of the recalls because it was at a Lord engage when it happened. Shark was the only one to catch it.
What, are you trying to practice cast, G, or are you just watching?
I was casting it. I mean, if you want to hop in, we can cast it if you want.
And I'll cast with you. Invite me to that lobby. Let me hop down there.
Oh, look at this scrub.
Send the invite.
Everybody, I'm trying to play against BTK.
You got named 6 ultimates. 6 ultimates. Let me hear it. Don't look. Don't be looking at your phone.
Hey, he's whipping up the flashcards.
Oh, bloody,
You got mad quiet.
Um,
I'm like
Iron
cheating.
Hook.
Wait, what ultimates were you on the one? I'll tell you what they are. Ultimates.
Listen, so we got right now we got Kagra, we got Wan
Let me
Wan,
invite to the lobby.
Numenor
Jake.
Kai. I'm not.
Okay.
We're already like in the midst of it. I can share.
Oh no, I mean that's fine too.
I got you. So Kagura ultimates
streaming it?
hold. Throw my umbrella, and I hope I hit.
Me and him are gonna do a little practice cast real quick. So we're gonna drop in the caster lobby.
Oh wait, yo, Weezy, did you get any response?
And I'll pull it on my stream on Facebook.
Yo,
You
Weezy,
said what?
They're asking about the Aether explicit one.
Yeah, I know. They didn't respond to me, so but I'm about to do BTK, man. I'm definitely gonna prioritize BTK.
In a way, you choosing sides.
But BTK, are you kidding me?
Dude,
This is even North America.
dude, 9 o'clock is showing really good promise.
You're telling me I have to choose between Ericus' squad or BTK?
But
Yeah,
that's Aether
that's
explicit
an
though.
easy choice. Erica's squad. At least they be up in this Discord. What you mean?
Hey,
I'll
hey,
still
Weezy,
host it for them. They can still play together. I'm just saying I'm gonna cast. Practice
Oh, okay.
casting. I'm still gonna host it for Ericus, but I didn't get a response yet from AE. Let me message them.
Is
Let me
that
cast with
no?
you,
Dave is
Weezy.
not on the call. No.
Hey, they said
Hold on, I'm putting up the screen for my boy Wheezy here. I'm inviting Wheezy over to see if he can take on play-by-play for us, and I can do a little bit of the analytics. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little bit of solo analytic play-by-play that I was going on there. Was absolutely so we were definitely trying to put it down here, that's for sure. We do see fried chicken going with the Uranus, Shark going with an Angela. This is Zed. This is scrims of 9 o'clock versus BTK. I felt like this would be a little bit more entertaining. Plus, there was like a 40-minute wait until the next game for Black Bulls versus Uranus. I don't know. You're
Ultraviolet.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Hey, G,
What's up?
they're going right now. 40 minutes. How far back am I?
No. It was the one game against that we played with BTK here. We started it. Like this has already been going.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it look a lot better now? The share screen?
Yeah,
On
that's
Discord?
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Of course BTK games are more interesting. No shame to Black Bulls or Ultraviolet. I just the plays you see from BTK and the teams that they scrim against are just insane. Absolutely insane. Full screen? I can't full screen this because of me being on a tablet, unfortunately. It'd end up like it'd make it look really bad, or to cut out the top and the bottom.
I'm just setting up my my crops real quick on my screen, and then.
Oh,
I'll get
you're
into
good.
the-
You're good. Boba Zane does secure the Lethal Wander. We got an interesting game here. Shark is with an Angela. I'm guessing maybe this Angela Kai combination. You think 9 was lucky, but BTK was definitely careless. I think 9 o'clock got into their heads. I don't know what really happened, bro. I mean, I was so fixated on the battle at the Lord that I didn't even... The 1 second the Ling pushed that tower in, and then, dude, the game just ended, and I was like, what? Did BTK just lose? I was blown away. I was blown away. We do see Soda. Ooh, we do see 9 o'clock picks up an Estes here to possibly counter the Wanwan to maybe survive it. I checked Zane and saw Ling push, but they didn't recall in time. Yeah, that was because Akari was putting pressure down. The Grok gameplay was just insane. Akari was constantly interrupting Eve as well, which was a really good combo. So this is definitely interesting gameplay. It's 100%. 100%. Ooh, we do see Mobazane locking down Soda with the heavy spin. They do secure a double kill on Soda and Phil. That is not what 9 o'clock wanted right there. Mobazane just, I can't believe he literally held him down so aimlessly. Trapped 2 of them against the wall. Maybe BTK is going to be like, we're not playing anymore. You're going to have to bring the heat this time. Fried Chicken picking up the Uranus, I think it is. Uranus. Everybody says every hero like different. We're just all American. All American here. What up, fam? You're Uranus, right? You're Uranus. Uranus. Now we do see that Promise and Akari are sticking together very well. They are doing, I mean, this is, again, BTK does have more kills, a little bit more gold, but not too much. It's definitely manageable. Soda playing a good game here. Fried Chicken putting down some pressure, but it wasn't really pressure. Shark doesn't decide to use the Angela. NASA and MLBB with the names. It's like the planet, right? I don't know. Ooh, I need some water after that play, man. Whew, that last game just blew my socks off, dude. Blew my socks off. Your boy's kind of out of water. Oh yeah, I could definitely see it only for the Kai and the Wanwan. Paquito possibly going in on this turtle here. Kush does secure the turtle, and then BTK does again lock down Soda and Akari once again. Mobazane just securing the CC on 2 people. This is not looking good for the side of 9 o'clock. They are definitely running into some problems here. Kush on this Kagra 4-0 and 0, just absolutely murdering people with that umbrella. Zia does secure the top turret, as well as now they take a sizable gold lead here. We're gonna see they're eclipsing the 2,500 gold lead. And we do see late game BTK will lose. I feel like that is something that's probably going to end up happening. I mean, late game is kind of where they fell off in the last play as well. So we are seeing quite the game. Also, Ulton Kagra combo is so far. Yeah, the combo of Mobazane. Look, they're always staying together, locking them down. Didn't get the lockdown, so Kush was not able to secure that ultimate, and you can see that's just their combo that they're trying to walk around with right now. It's just kind of walk around with the Kai and then try to get some ultimates tagged together here. Whew. Wheezy, are you muted? Are you good? Are you coming back, my guy?
Ooh, I'm actually just got finished.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, did you
okay.
relaunch your stream or something?
No. I went to get a drink and just refresh.
Okay.
Red team hero has
And heard you're out of water. If you want, you can go grab some. I'll take over.
Yeah, I definitely need it. Hopefully, Chad, I do need to get some water. I'm gonna kind of keep it over here by the turtle. Hopefully, nothing crazy goes down here. I did zoom out as much as possible, but my throat is dry. Wheezy's gonna take over here.
Okay, guys, so I am going to take over for G, but he was our cameraman. But we are seeing a snowball over by BTK, currently 7-1 with 7 minutes inside of this match. This will possibly be a best of 3. You do see that Radiant Armor being built over there by Moba Zane, the Lightning Truncheon over by Kush, as we are going into the first 10 minutes of this game. But only 1 kill, you know, over on the opposite side. So we definitely got to see a little bit more defense, focus on these objectives. They do have the Estes, you know, with those heals, but right now, just having that Akai, being able to get that heavy spin for the zonage is working in their favor, and also having Wanwan with the crossbow of Tang to do additional damage and a potential wipeout. But we do got a clash going on the top side. Akai with the heavy spin, and they are continuing to rain damage. Mobazane taking out Fee as well, man. What a play over there on let's see what his name is. Sorry, I'm just jumping into this, guys. But that was a good play over there by Mobazane. Fee is out. Has been taken out. We do see Soda getting taken out
guys.
as well.
Did crazy stuff go down?
has been slain.
A couple of clashes. Just BTK continuing to snowball. But pretty solid play. We were short our cameraman for a little bit, looking at things from you know, an extended angle.
My headphones are actually dying. We are having a little bit of a problem. Definitely got to stay hydrated.
Make sure. Also, everybody on my side, just make sure you guys can hear the in-game stream. We are casting. G, what is the other team that we're watching right now? 9 o'clock. Okay, because I see. I was trying to guess what the acronym, but you never know, man. I've seen a team named We Smoke You, but their abbreviation was COW for cow. So I was trying to make sense of that, you know. But that's why you always got to ask these questions. But the snowball is continuing over there for the side of BTK right now. Currently, Lord is about to spawn in 16 seconds. But a clash is going in. Akai trying to connect with that heavy spin. We do see Estes trying to get away, trying to use the blessing of the Moon Goddess, but taken out by Fried Chicken. But the clash continues as Soda takes out Fried Chicken. But Moba Zane comes in and has an answer, taking out Soda. We do see it clears possibly inside of the mid first tower. Will BTK be able to secure it as those minions are pushing in? But Paquito going in, trying to get some zoners. Was that the right answer? Looks like the mid turret has been pushed in. The first turret is gone now, and BTK getting a little bit of a push off as that first Lord has spawned in.
Yeah, I mean, again, BTK is doing way better this time around. I mean, they were doing, let me recorrect myself. They were actually doing really good last match. They just, 9 o'clock happened to do a little bit of a a reverse push there and got that bottom tower. So it's definitely some interesting fights going down here. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like 9 o'clock might be able to come back into the late game, because that's when maybe the Kai and the Angela combo will fall off here, and then the Karina will start taking off, as well as Brody. That we did see that last game. The moment Claude started taking off on the side of 9 o'clock, they were definitely putting in a lot of damage. Lord is on BTK's side here, Wheezy. We might see an engage here in the mid.
Now, we do see a little bit of sustainability from the draft over by BTK, picking up that Akai inside of the jungle by Moba Zane, and also Fried Chicken with that Uranus for some more sustainability. But having that Angela with Heartguard to be able to top them off in the heat of the battle is definitely going to be crucial here, as Lord is pushing in the top lane. BTK getting a little bit of a push. Moba Zane taking out the top inhibitor turret. Will they be able to end the game? We do know they have the specialty of ending these games within 11 minutes. We do see Zia taking out Soda as the clash continues. Lord is pushing in on the tower, but it's taken out. But Paquito going in, trying to take out Moba Zane, trying to take out Zia. We do see a 2 combo over there by BTK, trying to push back 3 of 9 o'clock. Will they be able to contest and get the possible second turret inside of the mid lane? What a play over by BTK, focusing. You know, it's like pay attention to the left hand, but the right hand is doing all the work as they do take that second turret inside of the mid lane.
Yeah, Yeah, no, I mean, BTK is now on the grind. The 9K gold difference. They really, what 9 o'clock really needs to do here again is exactly what they did last time. Is kind of just hold down. Who got executed? Is he just getting executed on the tower there? I don't know what was possibly going on there. They just need to hold out for the late game. The Etch will start. Oh, the flicker, the Kai, the heavy spin wasn't able to connect and hold Estes down there. So we'll see again. This is the ever knowing backdoor, and this might be a problem that BTK has, is that they just all 5 stack, and then that one person, if they're fast enough, they can get the towers. So we'll see. The next setup is going to definitely be taken down for this Lord. If they can secure Lord, clear up a little bit of towers like they did last time, they might be able to win it here.
Yeah, we do know BTK kind of specializes, especially at that 12-minute mark. We've seen so many games, G. Oh my goodness, you do see Heartguard going in for additional health over there for, looks like that is the Kush over there, running with the Heartguard, additional damage, going in on the Paquito. The Paquito able to escape, though. I feel like it might have been a little bit too much of a force on that Heartguard, a little bit of a waste for the Angela ultimate, as that Luminous Lord is in play. Do we see BTK possibly prepping for a zonage to try and take that next objective?
No, they're gonna be taking this Lord. I mean, they're definitely playing. 9 o'clock got the back door. You could definitely tell that BTK's watching the map now. Their eyes are tuned. They might have all taken a shot of an espresso, so their eyes are dashing everywhere, because if not, 9 o'clock might just do something a little spooky and get you from behind, so watch out.
Yeah, you never know. So you did say the last game, that was the first one, right? This is game 2.
Yeah, this is
so
game
you said
2.
On the last game, we saw, a bit of a secret play over by the Ling?
Yeah, the Mobazane went Saber to counter the Ling, and then the Ling was doing really bad, to be honest. Just constantly being countered by Mobazane, and then all of a sudden, for I think it was the 3rd Lord, during it, they attempted to try to make a play against Xavier, but the play ended up allowing a backdoor for Ling to go right into their base.
Oh my, G, can you take over this play-by-play real quick? I gotta set up this SCRIM.
We do see that. We got the Lord bailing down, but nothing too crazy here. We do have Wan and the Angela ult going off. Maybe they'll secure the Wan ult as well. They are trying to push in this mid turret. The left and right lanes are also coming down here. Promise putting a little bit of damage. The Brody ult does go off, but it's not enough. We do see the Uranus going in. The Wan ult does connect, and they do clean it up. And it's now just Estes left, and it's not gonna be enough.
Oh my goodness, what a game.
That
so
was
we
a
didn't see the
faster
epic
game.
comeback. No epic comeback on this one. Looks like BTK let it slide once. They're not gonna let that pass by them the second time, as they do win the second game. Is this a best out of 3 series?
There's no... I was told that it was such a heated feud that there's no end in sight.
Oh my goodness, endless. The possibilities are endless.
I asked if it was best or 7, and they were like, they're kind of heated right now, and they're definitely, I guess they're going until one team is too tired.
Well, we'll see which team taps out first, as both teams have taken a win over each other, so it is currently tied right now 1-1.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think 9 o'clock's comp was just a little bit rough there. The Paquito side lane. Again, it seems like BTK pushes a lot of teams into such a choke in the early game, and they really have to hold it out until the end. And if they can't hold it out to the end, they normally have a tough time. And that's what 9 o'clock did last time. So we'll see what comp they attempt to go for in this through.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm still setting up the SCRIM with Aether Explicit real quick.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You are good.
You do see that Xavier ban. Currently, the 1-1 being picked off as well. 2 strong early picks. Valentina is still a viable option right now. Will both sides let that walk and pass? We do see that being a definitely strong hero with a heavy impact.
Yeah, the Wan Wan, I was actually surprised it made it through, and I think in the end, I didn't see too many Wan Wan ults, so maybe it wasn't the key decision factor of that. I know BTK and them, they go into the next game so fast, so it's kind of hard for me to talk about and kind of look at the comp as like a real caster or something like that. So it's kind of hard to go over the last games without seeing a little bit of the data. But I mean, of course, BTK won, getting rid of that Balmon, getting rid of the Wan. Xavier doesn't make it anymore. Now we're seeing it come down to a lot of the heroes you don't see too often, like Mobazane with that Akai. The Akai, put in the right hands does very well, especially with an Angela combo there. It was an interesting comp, but it got it done, It got it done. They went very sustainable. There to carry Zia, and Shark just did it very well. Like the chat was saying, the Angela was there to protect the Wan, protect Mobazane, which is what Shark does very well. We do see that they're still going through their picks and ban phases. We don't see I can't. I'm like having tongue twisters.
Yeah, you don't see the Terizla picked up yet for sure. Valentina did get banned though.
That's good.
But G, we know what happens in this situation, right? We don't see the Atlas ban. Will they allow that to slide? We always see the second team kind of picking that as the third pick and then banning the Diggy in the second ban phase.
Well, we don't even see the Franco ban or the Franco pick. That's been another tank that's kind of slipped through the cracks quite often, to be honest.
Franco, he is a very valuable tank. I feel like underrated in my opinion, but under the right hands is definitely a phenomenal force for either side that gets him. But you got to land them hooks. Not one of the easiest heroes to kind of play. And it will definitely show as the game progresses whether you have those magnetic hooks or not. There goes that Terizla pick, though, over on the side of 9 o'clock.
That was a good setup. Let's see what they did pick the Terizla. So does that mean, again, there's the Eve and Mobazane on the Karina. Mobazane's been picking his jungles really early recently.
And he's been shining with that Karina, especially with that Mage Emblem, having that magic damage. It's been in full force, and it's worked very well for them. That is a strong pick on his side. I want to say in terms of junglers, we've really seen him just kind of focus the Karina, going in for that, maybe sometimes Paquito, getting that Dyrot jungle as well. And then that secret weapon with Yi Sun Shin. His junglers is just so good, has such a wide hero pool of who he's able to pull out as well. As we do see the Beatrix pick over on the side of 9 o'clock. I think that's a good marksman. She does have the early all the way to the late game. So they are going to be picking their third pick as well. Who do you think they're going to pick, G?
I mean, we're looking at possibly an interesting pick, a great counter against Kush here, especially if the Abyssal arrows can connect. I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen too many Selenas. If a Selena god can sneak through the cracks, it might be what 9 o'clock needs.
Now, Selena might be a viable option. She kind of works just like Franco, but we do see that Atlas, as we spoke about, not being banned in that first pick, and that is BTK, who is going to go ahead and lock that nice and early and possibly ban that Diggy. That is definitely strong in their hands. I do want to see how they kind of rotate around with them, but I think currently with the draft we are seeing, Atlas is a viable tank and is definitely going to have a heavy role inside of the game going forward.
Yeah, with Phil on the Selena, I believe it's going to be a mid lane. So we'll possibly see if maybe they ban. I'm guessing they have to ban the Diggy. Ban the Diggy. Start targeting some jungles. And on the side of 9 o'clock, they need to start targeting marksmans. Get rid of that Claude. Get rid of The Wan's already out of there. Get rid of the Claude. Possibly get rid of maybe even the Clint, to be honest.
Now, you do see
There's a
Thomas is
Claude.
actually still in the game. If BTK picks up that Thomas, maybe XP lane to give that to Riesla a little bit of a hard time. But like you said, they need to make sure they ban these heavy hitter marksmans. But we don't really see too much of beefiness on the side of 9 o'clock. So I'm not sure what route BTK is going to go for their marksman. We do see, like you said, Clint is still in play. I think he would be viable. Not really knowing right now with the draft from 9 o'clock if BTK needs to formulate a strategy for a late game hero, such as, like that Claude ban or possibly the carry pick. But maybe being able to pull off somebody that kind of works all around and able to give that Beatrix a hard time with the Clint. I'm thinking maybe a Clint and a Thomas. Thinking of Clinton and Thomas to finish this game out over by BTK if they are able to walk.
Yeah, I mean, they're really thinking about their picks. Interesting, a ban for a Lunox. I mean, they could still possibly swap. They could possibly swap the Selena to Kari to roam instead of be mid lane. Maybe that's what they're trying to trick BTK with, and maybe that's what they did find out. I still think target the marksmans, because we've seen the Zia has been a big problem, to be honest. Just the constant guiding of the gold lane by BTK with Mobazane always being an insane jungle ends up taking the dub most of the time. They're gonna go with the comp that they did last time. This is a scrim, by the way.
Do we see the Uranus pick, though? Uranus put on the Teresa. I don't think this is a fight I've really seen before. I would have went with a possible Thomas pick. But in terms of they still need their marksman as well. We do know Uranus has been a very good pick inside of the XP lane. But matched up against that Teresa, I think this will be a fight we want to see. Just to kind of see who fares off better in that lane.
Yeah, and I mean, they're just thinking about it. I love the patience behind picks. Like, I can only imagine the comms that are going on right now on their decision. And I mean, it's awesome that they, even in scrims, they still put a lot of tactics and a lot of thought into picks. They're just not mindlessly doing random stuff.
Now, G, I do have to mention this on the side of BTK. You know what I notice? I see all magic. This is a full magic team. So, going into that last pick over there by Zia, we might want to see somebody who's a heavy hitter with some decent physical damage. We do see a possible Sicilian pick, confirming that this Selena is possibly going to be the roamer.
That was a good, if this is the route that they're going, that was a really, really good call by BTK to get rid of the Lunox, because they knew they were probably going to go the tankier route versus that. So again, I mean, that intuition is high IQ.
Can you take over real quick? I'm about to start the scrim real quick.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. 9 should be, I don't know. They opted for a Hayabusa. I don't know if Hayabusa is a viable pick here. Maybe if fed well enough. Ooh, there's the who do we want? We have such a good amount of marksmen that they can pick.
Okay, I am back. We are 3 seconds from the pick, and they do lock in that Brody for Zia over on BTK. Now, Brody, we see him kind of melting down those beefier heroes. If you do look over on the side of 9 o'clock, they did lock in that Teresa. But in terms of beefiness, they're not really the beefiest team. We've seen, I would say even with the Rome Selena, not really that beefy of a roamer, more of the squishy. So this will be an interesting match from both sides. It is currently 1-1 though. G did say over on 9 o'clock, they are able to get those sneaky plays at the end, was able to get that win over on BTK. So this will be a very exciting time for both teams. But in terms of the draft pick, just looking overall, seeing the Hayabusa, the Sicilian, the Selena, the Teresa, and Beatrix over on 9 o'clock against Brody, Karina, Atlas, Uranus, and Eve, I have to give the draft over to BTK.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing that we're possibly seeing here is that with the Hayabusa pick, we might actually be seeing Mobazane going the tank arena, because we do see that Mobazane picked up Mystery Shop versus Magic Worship. So, ooh, we just got a lot of damage on Phil here.
Kush is not playing with that zone. He's very good at placing those skills, especially with Eve. So this is going to be a good match. We do see a little bit of protection by Selena, kind of making sure that Hayabusa was able to get that farm. But over on the top side, Shark keeping the presence on Zia, trying to help him zone out that marksman and get as much gold as he can to be able to snowball.
Yeah, that was a good push there. Shark making Beatrix utilize that flicker to get that out of there. So Beatrix is not gonna she's not gonna be able to engage quite, like, I mean, that's a 102-second cooldown on that flicker. So, ooh, what do you see? Shark putting a lot of pressure on Phil here as well. The Selena just having a rough time.
Oh no! Does she get away? And this is what Shark specializes in. He's really good at protecting Zia, keeping him in line, making sure that he can get farmed up against the enemy team. Doesn't matter who the lineup is. He always has his eye on that marksman, especially in the early game. And we do see him currently getting some farm against Promise over there, running the Beatrix. You know, this is where we looked at that Selena pick. We're like, was that the right choice? You know, only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, the Selena pick is looking a little rough right now. Oh, we see a full 4-man on a Promise here.
Oh my goodness, Mobazane taking out Promise as well, and there we go with BTK again focusing objectives, but Teresa taking out Uranus, taking him out Fried Chicken over on the XP lane. But look at the turret over on the gold side. The first tower has lost almost completely all of its gold, giving a little bit of an additional push for BTK. They are in the lead currently in terms of gold by about almost 600, but Soda able to take the first turtle.
Yeah, it was a good secure on the turtle, but in the meantime, while securing turtle, you lost your blue buff. And that are the macro plays that you always want to do. If you can't get one objective, go for another. Take away Soda's blue buff, take away the red buffs, and then see how it goes here. Soda going for the gold crab. Chicken's just like, hey.
And this is where you see Mobazane kind of specialize. You know, I can't even name how many games that we've seen him kind of rotate, invade that enemy's jungle, take the buffs that are left unchecked, and just get additional farm. Very smart plays over by his side. Able to know exactly where everybody's on the map. Doesn't really get too aggressive, but taking that additional farm and letting that gold, slowly pile up.
And I think it always comes down to the combination of your side lanes not taking your jungle buffs unless you're not able to secure them yourself, you know. So it all comes down to that. Mobazane knows that his side lanes, mid lanes, they're able to farm properly, keep their lanes going, and macro and micro pretty well. But Hayabusa wants to go for Kush. Does. My God, he's everywhere.
Oh my goodness. Now, but Shark with the fatal links, and then you do see real world manipulation popping down, and Mobazane able to take out Akari as well off of that play. That definitely is crucial. You know, Kush knowing when to place that ultimate and making sure that it connects and giving Mobazane that kill to increase that farm for him inside of the jungle. But you know what, G? I'm interested in this Hayabusa pick, not a jungler that we really see too often.
It is not a jungle that we see very often. It's an interesting pick here with such a tanky comp. This Hayabusa that Soda's playing might spell trouble for 9 o'clock. The only thing that Hayabusa can really do here is, like he's doing right now, is to constantly keep farming. Now another problem we do see is that the Selena, of course, is not really doing anything yet. We haven't seen any abyssal arrows hit, we haven't seen any sets go down, but that could possibly change later up. But in the top lane, Aiden, the turtle.
Oh my goodness, Isao taking out Uranus, fatal links connecting. We do see Shark in the class versus 4 of the 9 o'clock members. They are able to get the zone on the turtle. Kari taking out Shark as well, but the clash continues as Mobazane tries to escape and hit by the penalty zone. And Teresa is able to take out Mobazane, confirming the next turtle over on 9 o'clock.
This is a scrim. Yes, it is. We're kind of just shoutcasting the scrim and having some fun here. Big shout out to my boy Steph Weezy in the house here, a Facebook partner streamer, and your boy G the Kyle here. We're bringing to you some sauce after the NACT of 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock versus BTK.
Versus BTK. We always got to bring that energy, man. We love seeing these pro teams scrim it out and getting some practice for the NACT. You know, shout out to G the Kyle for having me here as well. Nothing but a pleasure being able to see these top teams compete. Definitely, even as casters, man, we do, you know, play on a regular outside of casting as well. You know, getting that grind to mythic glory and just seeing how these top teams rotate, you know, definitely got our notebooks out taking notes as well.
No, definitely. And if you guys are just now tuning in, the score right now is 1-1. So both teams have at least one win under their belt here, but we do see that 9 o'clock is macroing just a little bit better. But as I say that,
oh my goodness, torn apart memories. Taking out promise. You know, that is where Brody specializes, being able to keep that distance, getting those marks off, and then using that torn apart memories to be able to take out the enemy. Oh my goodness. But did you see that almost connecting with that abyssal arrow, but barely missing Kush? And we do see a possible clash in the mid lane as Hayabusa does do an additional poke, but Shark going in. We see real world manipulation popping down, but the fight inside of the first two turrets in mid lane is going on, and we see Sicilian able to take out Moba Zane, and Shark and Kush continue to try to get the push. Soda trying to hold him off. Does he have enough damage? No, he does not. Able to get away with about 1 HP. Fried Chicken getting a little bit of the overextension, clearing out those minions, getting the choke in the mid lane, but penalty zone over there by Teresa against Shark and Kush. Kush 1 HP, and Teresa connects on Kush, taking him out. What a setback over on BTK, and Tides have turned around as they are now being pushed themselves inside of the mid lane for that first inhibitor or that first tower. But you do see Cecilia connecting and taking out Fried Chicken, and the clash continues. Shark with the fatal links, and it's not done. Zia taking out Selena. Oh my goodness. Do we see another clash? What is going on in the mid lane?
It is just constant battles left and right. But while all of this is going down, Moba Zane is backdooring the blue buff for Soda. They do take that, and again, this is what Moba Zane does very well. It gets into the back lines and takes the enemy jungle's buff. And I mean, we're seeing good plays by both teams. We do see 9 o'clock just holding a little bit of a gold lead, and we are seeing towers tied right now. This could be anybody's game. We finally seen an abyssal arrow hit during that mid lane crash. Uh-oh, Soda possibly going in.
Does Hayabusa get the kill? Soda getting stunned. Fatal Links taking him out by Shark inside of that first tower. What a play. What a set. Moba Zane going in, taking out Selena. Unable to get away as well. Trying to increase that kill lead, and also trying to get the zone, trying to get the choke over in the gold lane. But will they be able to do it? Promise trying to back out. Sees the potential gank. Sees the choke and allows them to kind of zone out that gold turret. What a play over there by him. You know, that is a smart choice by Promise, as he will probably not be able to zone him out, and that will confirm the first gold tower being taken out by Moba Zane.
Yeah, I want to say the biggest thing that Soda ran into down there at that bottom lane is that Shark, that passive CC kind of ice petrify that Atlas has. Just absolutely stopped Hayabusa in his tracks, and then the fatal links came off and put them into their tower. Just caused some problems for them, and that caused the setback for 9 o'clock. So BTK is now in the lead. Fried Chicken getting hit by an abyssal arrow, but I don't think it is enough with how tanky their comp is getting. We are approaching into the mid game here. We do see that the Eve does not have any damage items, is building more towards the support role here, and it looks like they're picking up a physical defense item to possibly stop the Hayabusa and the Terizla. So we do see the Hayabusa also picking up a magic defense, so it looks like they might be going for, I don't know, maybe a Athena shield to stop the burst damage by Moba Zane. They still are contesting the Lord here. I mean,
Oh my goodness. Speaking of a contest, man, it's just been a little bit of a dance around Lord, but I do feel BTK does have the stronger presence in terms of Zonus, but Teresa with the penalty zone. Zark going against the Sicilian, but Soda taking out Shark. Moba Zane taking out to Rizla, but that is the Lord secured over by BTK to continue pushing these objectives. As we did state earlier, you know, it was kind of even, but Moba Zane capitalized, BTK capitalized, torn apart memories by Zia connecting on Soda as well, and we do see everything just piling up. Promise able to get a kill. Selena trying to get in. Oh my goodness, but Moba Zane taking out Promise. Kush with 1 HP he is going to get a little bit of a recall as the first Lord is pushing on the top side.
yeah, we do see Fried Chicken said, you know what, you backdoored us in the first game. Guess who's pushing with the Lord? But Selena going down by Moba Zane.
Moba Zane is not playing games today. Goes for the second turret on the bottom lane, leaving only the inhibitor turret left. Even on the top side, same situation. And you do see BTK over on top side, mid side, Shark trying to push in that first mid lane turret. Will they be able to get it? Able to get that as well. Slowly piling up on these objectives, piling up on the gold as well.
Yeah. What I feel like is finally came down, but we do see the fatal links going off.
Oh my goodness, Fatal Links, Kush taking out Teresa as well. Man, they are not playing. They are out for blood today. What happened in that first game, G?
Listen, I
What did
told
they do?
you they were heated, my guy.
Oh,
They were
no.
absolutely heated.
Oh my goodness, I think the heat is too hot right now for 9 o'clock as BTK is continuing the push. Torn apart memories, doing a little bit of damage, but not enough to take out Promise. He does go back into the base to get a little bit of HP, but in terms of objective, in terms of the map, in terms of the turret, BTK is in the lead.
Yeah, the BTK is now on the wave of the mid game, and they are striding across it. Absolutely controlling the field now. They have 4 turrets more than the side at 9 o'clock, and that's what a Lord does in the early game here. We're gonna see. I mean, all they have to do is kind of hold it out here. The Hayabusa is just in such a hard position, not able to hit a lot of the shadows and get around very well, with Shark being on this Atlas here. And again, everybody's just keeping control of the map. BTK is feeling the water, and again, you know, the patience on Moba Zane, I feel like they're definitely, look, Shark and Zia's been in this bush like they're roasting marshmallows right now.
Oh my goodness, but the roast is continuing. You do see Shark hitting the Fatal Link, Zia taking out Soda with the set. Oh my goodness, taking out that jungler as well. We do have 17 seconds until Luminous Lord does spawn in. What a play over by BTK.
And it is definitely crazy matches going on right now. But I think right now, I haven't, again, since the like 7-minute mark, I haven't seen Selena hit any abyssal arrows. I definitely don't know if Selena was a really good pick here for the roam. I think they needed something a little bit more beefier. The map, you gotta have map control, but they do get an abyssal arrow on Shark, and no one's around. And then Fried Chicken was attempting to try to backdoor. I feel like they're trying to give some shade.
Oh my goodness, Fried Chicken, is he able to get away with Uranus sustainability and mobility? Able to get away as well with that last inhibitor turret over there on the side of the top lane, barely with 1 HP. But you did see BTK get the Luminous Lord. It is going to push in on the top side, man. This is going to be a heavy fight for BTK, definitely leaning in their favor. What does 9 o'clock have to do to kind of come back in this situation?
I mean, they just they got to do what they did before. They need to defend, but the problem, oh, what a good abyssal arrow.
Oh my goodness.
Zia, but the Lord is barreling down, Wheezy.
Oh my goodness, here comes Lord on the top side. We do see the clash by BTK versus the full team of 9 o'clock. They are down Zia. Will they have enough power to be able to win the game? Looks like they're doing a little bit of mid lane clearance, but Luminous Lord does go down by 9 o'clock.
Ooh, that was good control. Definitely keep your right lane and your mid lane. Oh, we do see a real world manipulation going off.
Oh my
Moba
goodness, can they take him
Zane!
down? Promise taking out Shark. Double kill by Moba Zane, able to get this Sicilian, leaving only Soda, Promise, And Teresa left to fend off against Kush, Mobazane, and Fried Chicken. A little bit of a 3-3 situation, but they are down to 2 inhibitor turrets in the mid lane and on the bottom side. Teresa going in a little bit of a 2v2 situation. Promise and Teresa versus Fried Chicken now left by himself. Kush kind of peeking off in the back push, but we do see Fried Chicken taking out Promise. Oh my goodness, Hayabusa going in, and Teresa getting the kill over on Fried Chicken.
Hayabusa just doesn't have much damage right now. Very lacking. Definitely 8,000 gold right now. Almost the lowest on his team other than the Selena, which is the Roam. So the Hayabusa is having some trouble here. I mean, almost Atlas on the side of BTK has more gold than Soda on the Hayabusa. That is their biggest problem right now. So
oh no, Zia taking out Selena, taking out their Roam. The only front line they have is the Teresa to be able to protect the team, and that might not just be enough.
Yeah, they're definitely having a tough time here. I just can't. Man, I don't know what 9 o'clock can do. Mobazane is smelling blood in the water in this bush here. He does decide to back out. He was inching towards it. He really wanted to cause some chaos. But yeah.
Mobazane definitely can sense when somebody is out of position. Always watch for the bushes with this man, as he is a silent assassin. We do see the Luminous Lord coming in 6 seconds. So this will be a possible potential 5v5 clash, as they do got a little bit of insurance with the lanes. But you do see over on the bottom side, Fried Chicken prepping for the Luminous Lord, getting those minions to push in, forcing the split push over on the side of 9 o'clock, as it looks like Sicilian is going to kind of push back from the team. He is one of the heavy hitters on the side of 9 o'clock, as Mobazane and BTK are going to go for the zonage on Luminous Lord. Not too much of a contest, but Soda going in, maybe trying to steal it, but zoned out by Shark. You do see Selena way too far out to be able to help. Mobazane taking the Lord and also taking the jungler. Soda is out of the game.
That was a good attempt by Soda, but it's futile against BTK here. I think this might smell trouble for 9 o'clock, and the Luminous Lord coming down, sinking the lanes, and this might be the end in sight, Wheezy.
Oh my goodness, speaking of the ending, we do have to admit, most of BTK's games recently, even inside the scrims, have been about 12-minute, 13-minute games. So you do see 9 o'clock kind of giving them a little bit harder of a fight going into that 17-minute mark. But like we said, we don't see too much of the frontline presence, and the jungler pick on the Hayabusa might not have been the right choice.
God.
Tornado links over there by Atlas, and the clash continues. Kush raining down with the reward manipulation. The fight continues. BTK trying to push in. Luminous Lord going for the tower. Mobazane and them continuing the fight, but we do see a little bit of a pushback and a clearance over on the Luminous Lord by 9 o'clock.
I would say this is what 9 o'clock needs, but now they got to figure out how to possibly sync these lanes up and push them back. They're just missing so many towers. We do see Milo trying to get in here, put a little bit of damage on and control, taking this this purple buff. Wheezy.
Let's go, Milo. They need you. They need the front line. You have to get in there. You have the Selena Roam. That's not enough for BTK right now. You know, they do have that heavy pick over on the Atlas. That was definitely a smart choice. And then banning that Diggy, and then them not really giving an answer for the Atlas as well, and having a really, really squishy team. You do see that Teresa, but like we said, he just doesn't have enough to be considered a strong frontline without a solid tank. You know, he has just the penalty zone for the set.
Yeah, I don't know if you witnessed down there, but Fried Chicken was like holding out the gold crab for some reason, just letting it beat him in. But we do see possibly a go here, Wheezy.
Oh my goodness, as the class continues, butt flickering away, able to get out of the sticky situation. Speaking of that Uranus bottom side, he was probably trying to remain with his stacks, as he does need, you know, the stacks in order to get the regen.
Yeah, that's what I was suspecting. He was just kind of standing there while just getting poked at. What I'm seeing here is that now the late game is initiated, and BTK is having just a tad bit of trouble getting little picks, and this is what 9 o'clock needs. We do see...
Oh no, Mobazane taking out Selena. The Roam is gone again. Will they be able to push off BTK? Are they going to continue this clash? Will they try and go for the end, as we do see a potential clash ahead of us, as they do have one inhibitor turret left over on 9 o'clock. You do see Fried Chicken get in the zone, is keeping that Sicilian at bay. Oh my gosh, what a fight. But Lord is spawning in, not just any Lord, Luminous Lord, and looks like they might be going for it, but we do see a heavy presence over by BTK. Real world manipulation going down. They are going to take that last inhibitor turret. Fried Chicken with that zonage. Oh my goodness, but you do see Beatrix recalling as Moba Zane and them are continuing to push. Will BTK be able to get the finish against 9 o'clock? Fatal Links connecting. Double kill by Moba Zane. Real world manipulation with that zonage, and we see the clash continue. Triple kill by Moba Zane. Oh my goodness, he was going for the maniac. Moba Zane is out for blood today.
Victory!
My God.
Gee, I gotta rewatch that first game because I don't know what happened. They are not playing today. There is no mercy in these matches.
There's no mercy whatsoever. Both teams, again, if the Hayabusa or even the Selena were slight different picks, we might have seen a different game here. I mean, 9 o'clock is definitely giving it their all and trying to put up a really, really good fight against BTK, but they are gonna continue, and we're gonna be going into round, I think this is 4 here. Now we see best of 10. We do see that it is BTK in the lead, 2-1 for 9 o'clock here. So we're gonna see if they can pull it out. They're trying to confirm possibly a best of 10. Looks like Akari might have got subbed out or lagged out, one of the two.
I'm setting up another scrim real quick.
They showed such a different game in that first one. Being able to just do that. This is not Mirko. This is Wheezy, Andy.
Mirko!
Yeah.
He's over there handling business over on the NACT right now with T-Rex, and y'all better be tuning into that as well. Is it over? Oh my goodness,
I feel like
man.
It should be.
Let me look.
Maybe, maybe not. That's my cast. I don't even know anymore.
Is it over? Is NACT done, guys?
It for some reason, like, as the NACT ended, it ended up sending me to my stream.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's over for sure. Oh,
yeah,
you got a raid?
Pretty sure it was. Yeah, like it got sent to my stream somehow.
Okay, cool.
Looks like both teams are ready.
I am setting up the scrim as well, so just don't mind me for a couple of seconds. But guys, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Shout out to G Akayo, been putting in this work, setting up these scrims for these pro teams. We are trying to, further build the MLBB community as well. You do see Mobazay and BTK, pitching in, getting these scrims, and I just appreciate everybody being here, man. We've definitely been trying to turn up the energy as well. So let me know who you guys are thinking about for NACT. What teams are you guys going for? Don't just say BTK. Give me some other names.
We'll definitely see, that's for sure. I mean, again, 9 o'clock was one of the teams that I felt like could possibly put an upset on BTK, and seeing that they actually did secure one on BTK might see something else go down. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, the Valley shown some really good content to possibly put something down on BTK, as well as Area 77. I thought New Wave was in that list as well, but BTK absolutely swept New Wave in a scrim, so they're kind of on my back burner right now.
1 second, just setting up this scrim real quick. Was that water good, G?
Oh yeah, your boy's hydrated now.
Jeez, well, back in action, baby, he's back alive.
The throat is good. Yeah. How about the Black Bulls? I'm not sure about Black Bulls. I mean, I wasn't able to see their last game in the NACT there just because I got pulled into the scrim here with BTK versus 9 o'clock. It seems like BTK was ready. They weren't happy how the first game ended in the NACT and how easy their stride was. They were ready and willing today. So we're gonna see Hakuro Esports. They're definitely sneaking in on the radar. So we'll definitely see how they do here.
Woo, and then we do see that, like you said, that Teresa is taken out, man, on to the final ban. But who is available right now? You know, who would be a viable pick to kind of ban out? Oh, the Uranus. Did not expect that one over on the side of 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Again, like the chat was saying, the BTK, the Bloodthirsty Kings, didn't get enough blood in the first round of the NACT. They're kind of like a big shark that just didn't, ate a guppy, and that was all there was to it. They were like, what do you mean? This ain't satisfying my hunger.
And we do see that Julian being the first pick now. He's been a viable option. You can run him in multiple lanes. Mostly we see him kind of, have the best time inside of the mid lane, though, as there are a lot of fighters that can kind of handle him over there. But over on the other side, the Valentina walks and is picked up by 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's definitely we're gonna see. I mean, both picks are pretty clutch picks, to be honest. So hold on here. I'm trying to get the bracket for someone in the chat here. They asked and they shall receive, but there's been a lot of talking in our chat, and I feel like maybe the tournament's been the bracket. I don't think it was this. It is this far up here. Interesting. Oh, this is a scrim, Don. What up, Kevin? What up? Ooh, fried chicken picking up the Asmi pick. But we do see Promise deciding to go with the Claude. Promise on the Claude last game was pretty nice. Definitely a nice pick, so.
Ooh, what bans today? This is gonna be an interesting match. I do see that Valentina being a good option, but you got to look at what ultimate she's able to steal from the BTK. She can get that Falling Star Moon from the Esmeralda. Don't know if that's really the best, ult for her to be able to steal. Julian not really having too much. I don't even know how that works with Valentina taking a Julian's ultimate. Can she even do that? Or she just takes all his skills, I guess, could probably proc them.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't think I've seen a Valentina steal a Julian's ult yet. Both of them are normally banned or picked. Mostly, both of them are banned. So seeing them both in a game is actually like seeing a unicorn out in the wild.
There goes that Lolita pick too. You do see that Mathilda being picked up, giving a little bit of mobility on the side of BTK, sustainability by the Esmeralda. We are seeing the comfort pick banned by 9 o'clock, taking out that Yisun Shin, not really wanting to have to deal with Moba Zane and the way he can micro that Yisun Shin.
I mean, we're definitely. The Matilda pick is an interesting pick here. I guess they're going for definitely mobility. So it's gonna be interesting to see what BTK possibly does with this Matilda. I feel like they're just gonna be running around the map like crazy, focusing on getting ganks in the top and the bottom lanes and controlling, because we can see that it looks like 9 o'clock's not able to respond back with that 1-4 combo.
Now, in terms of what is kind of left, we do know BTK needs a possible jungle if they don't go with the Julian, and they also are going to need a marksman. Now, do you see that Beatrix being banned? Clint is still a viable option. They could go with the early game marksman, as we don't really see too much of a beefy team right now, but we don't know who's going to be in the XP lane for 9 o'clock. So maybe playing on the safer side, getting somebody who can do additional damage late game, like a carry, can also be a viable option. So it's really just going to be dependent on these next picks, as we are seeing the Karina being taken out, limiting the junglers available to 9 o'clock as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing the Lolita picks a little bit on the sus side, on only because she can eat Esme shields that she gives to a lot of the team, so could possibly smell a little bit of a downfall there. But Akari did show some really good vigor in the very first game. Soda picking up a Ballmon. Now, this is a jungle pick I want to see. Not a Hayabusa. Let me see a Balmon.
Ooh, and just the fact of Ballman being able to make it all the way through a 10 ban and being picked up as that 4th pick is not really seen too much, but there it goes. There goes the carry, and not just by any player, by Zia.
Mobazane opting to go for a Roth pick here. Ooh, I got a yawn coming out of nowhere there.
Do you see the Dairoth pick? Another strong jungler by Mobazane. We haven't really seen him run too many junglers, especially with the recent scrims. We've been seeing a lot of Dairoth, a lot of Karina, and then if those two aren't in the mix, seeing a little bit of the Yi Sun-Shin. I think maybe we seen an Alois pick that was in the NACT. But going forward for the final pick over on the side of 9 o'clock, looks like they are going to need a hero to put in that XP lane. They do need somebody that can kind of go toe-to-toe with that Esmeralda without too hard of a time. But do we see the Beatrix pick? Or not Beatrix, the Benedetta pick. It is, I've seen it work, but I've seen it work when they kind of get more of that beefier build over on that Benedetta. Not really sure if that's what is in store over on 9 o'clock side, if this is an actual pick or if they're just trying to stall for strategy.
Let's see. What?
Benedetta has been picked. She is going to be going inside of the XP lane with the Esmeralda. How do you feel about that, G?
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely possibly on the susser side of picks, but it might be able to put a little bit of damage. I mean, this is where you try things out in the scrim, and what best team to try it against than BTK, right?
That's right, and we are going to be going into the next match. This is about what, like game 5?
Let's game 4.
Is this game 5? Game 4, okay. And we do know that BTK is not playing games right now. They are out for blood. But look at that Supreme title. We're looking at
United States number 2. A comfort pick. A comfort pick.
Comfort pick.
We do see. I want to see what they could possibly get done with a Benedetta. I don't think I've seen Benedetta be played on the side lane. Mainly, I've only seen it being played in the jungle recently. But again, I'd rather you pick a hero you're comfortable with and possibly could upset another team.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I have gone against the Benedetta, and I used that exact hero Esmeralda. And the way that I seen it work was with Benedetta building more of the tankier route. But I do want to see what is in store over there for Power P on 9 o'clock right now.
Yeah, I mean, BTK's just their overall lineup. I want to see what Shark can definitely get done with this Matilda. We do see Soda does have a lot faster of a jungle than it seems Dairoth, but Mobazane kind of just wanted to go for the first 2 buffs and then kind of rotate around, not even worrying about controlling the Lethal Wonder, because we do see Shark having to constantly be up here with Zia in the lane here, because Promise is putting in quite a bit of trouble, and that's what BTK and that's what 9 o'clock are both showing here. They know when they pick a hero if they need to be guarded just a little bit. The early game being a little bit harder on the side of carry. You got to keep carry alive. You can't let them farm on her. So we'll see what they do here, Wheezy.
This will be an interesting draft, an interesting fight as well, to kind of see it play out. I'm not really sure who I'm in favor for right now. I do like both lineups currently, having that Claude to be able to get to that back line, taking out the Esmeralda, but Mobazane getting first blood over on Parapi with the Benedetta.
Mobazane said, ha, Supreme 2, you're not even number 1, bud. The shade going around here. We do see Fried Chicken does pay for it though as well, so 1-to-1 on the side lanes here. Possibly Soda picking up this turtle. Yeah, I mean, Mobazane just knows that having to deal with a Balmon, they might not be able to secure any of the big objectives, but Akari's might be in trouble, does escape. Wheezy.
Oh my goodness, the class continues. Abysm Strike missing. What a weave over there. But you do see Lolita using the Numenon Blast, unable to connect. Mobazane going in on Soda. Can he get the kill? Soda able to dash out, but the chain's connecting, but not able to to take him out as he does escape with 1 HP. Man, seeing that Julian inside of the mid lane, it's definitely been a phenomenal force to be reckoned with. And I think they're playing it really well over there by Kush. I just want to see how it goes, get into the, the 10-minute mark of the game where they'll be standing out. But what really stands out with the picks of this game today is the Benedetta on the bottom side.
Yeah. Oh my God. The control and the dashes in and out, but it's not enough, Wheezy. Fried Chicken putting a lot of pressure on Milo.
Ooh, Milo got a recall. Oh, Milo's not recalled. Fried Chicken said, not in my house. What do you think you're doing? Mobazane wrapping around, trying to get the choke. He is surrounded by Fried Chicken and Mobazane as the minions push in. Will he be able to escape? He is able to get out as Fried Chicken. And looks like Mobazane is going to focus on that first tower. What a play. Wow, Min is still pushing in. But Fried Chicken maintaining that zonage. But over on the top side, you do see a heavy flash. Blazing Duet going in. Zia taking out a car. Oh my goodness, Mobazane taking out that first tower on the bottom side as well. What a play over on both sides. A little bit of action. But we do see the first tower going in favor of BTK.
Yeah, being able to secure that tower, take off all of the gold plating is huge for the side of BTK. That is what's put them into the top of the gold lead right now. And they're controlling it, man. It's crazy that it's going down this way. I mean, Balmon's probably going to secure turtles, but guess what? BTK's securing gold plating and towers, and you're not.
Oh my goodness, Soda taking that turtle as well. Like we said, BTK has a very, very heavy focus on, these objectives. They know they're not going to beat that Ballman over on the turtle side, so Mobazane's not really going to waste any time on it. He's going to go for the ganks inside of the opposing lane, as we do see here them trying to take out Promise getting taken out by Kush as well. The clash continues. We do see Aso trying to go in. Soda getting a little bit of the frontline presence, going in for Kush, but hit by chains. Oh my goodness, can he escape? Chased by 3. A little bit of a 3v1 situation, but Newman on blast. Barely on Mark, but connects on Shark. But the fight continues. We see Valentina able to get the kill on Kush and Dairoth over on the top side. Mobazane pushing that inhibitor turret, or that regular turret on the top side, focusing on these objectives. He does not miss a mark, giving them a little bit of the advantage, but goes in for the clash. And Soda takes him out. Oh my goodness, Shark trying to chase down Lolita as well, but unable to really backdoor and get behind her. Man, what objective are they going to go for next? Currently sitting with all of their towers.
I mean, right now, BTK is doing so well at being able to focus on taking towers and securing like kills at the same exact time. Well, just like Ballmon trying to get the escape, and then he escapes right into Mobazane's clutch and just takes him out there. And again, this is what I was saying. They might not be able to secure some of these turtles in the early game, but they are securing towers non-stop here. And BTK is just doing it so well. 9 o'clock needs to pick it up. They're showing a little bit of fear here, and I can smell it in the water, and so can BTK.
Speaking of smelling, Mobazane knows where that farm's at. He can smell the gold from a mile away, and he also smells some objectives. Going for a clash in the mid lane. We do see a heavy fight, but Newman on blast, unable to connect. Soda taking out Kush. Oh my goodness, that chase down. A business strike by Mobazane. Almost a one-shot over on Promise, but does take him out as well. You do see Ballman going for the turtle as Fried Chicken and Shark are trying to clash against Akari. Soda going in, able to get the turtle, and Shark and Fried Chicken trying to push him off. Mobazane with the 2v1 situation, taking out the Valentina. What a play over on both sides as they are able to get the turtle on 9 o'clock. But Mobazane going for their kills, going for the objectives, not really too worried about the turtle. Newman on blast going down. It does connect over on Mobazane, but they are going in. Zia taking out Soda. They are going to take another tower. This is a first tower push in on the side of 9 o'clock.
Hey, they are just controlling the lanes. I don't even think 9 o'clock's hit one tower. Like, I don't even think the towers have been scratched.
You gotta respect Mobazane, like the way he just is focusing these objectives. Like, he's not going for these turtles. It's a distraction. He's going for the lanes. What? The lanes.
No,
Man,
they're doing
this is a
all
clash.
fried chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Might be in a little bit of a trouble here. He does make it out.
Whoa! I got a one low fight and my mom got scared.
My God.
The fight continues. Double kill by Fried Chicken. But Numenon Blast raining down. Mobazane taking out a card. The Numenon Blast was not enough. Mobazane taking out Soda. The fight continues. Man, this is just crazy. The snowball is in full effect. 12-4 within 8 minutes.
Yeah, they're able to push. Zia was just in the lane. They didn't even need their marksman on that clash there. Zia was just having fun, farming up there on the top turret, and it was smelling trouble here. The biggest things that I'm seeing is that I just don't know if the Benedetta was such a key pick here. Even though with the Supreme title and the Comfort pick, my guess is that none of them are able to captivate this early game here. Claude might be taking off here coming up soon. Looks like maybe build and win. And
you do see that Lord possibly being pushed in by BTK as Fried Chicken is doing a little bit of the distraction, using the Numenon Blast on him, but it is gone. Lethal counter connecting on Fried Chicken, taking him out. The fight continues. You do see Blazing Duet by Promise. Is it enough damage to be able to affect BTK? Look at Ballman going in, getting a little bit of pushback, but Zia, Shark, Kush, Mobazane still in the fight. Chains connecting over on Akari, but it looks like a little bit of a standoffish fight. They are going to try and get a little bit of pushback on BTK. Will they push back though? That is the question. Looks like they're kind of debating it. You do see Benedetta going in as well. Ballman kind of prepping for a potential fight, but it is a 5-man over on the side of 9 o'clock and a little bit of a spread out by BTK. Mobazane possibly prepping for another secret silent attack. This man is a ninja. He's smelling blood. What does he have planned?
he wants that Promise. He's gonna put it down. He does make it. Oh, does Mobazane pay for it though? He does get taken out by Promise.
Oh my goodness, that Blazing Duet has no fear. Get out of here, Mobazane. You do see them pushing that Lord as well, but Kush able to take that mid lane second tower. That leaves only the inhibitor turrets left for 9 o'clock as the clash continues. Oh my goodness, Akari having to go back with 1 HP as well.
Yeah, to be honest, it seems like maybe Balmont, Soda, and the Claude on Promise are the only people right now that are kind of putting pressure right now on BTK. They are having a little bit of a tough time. Let's see if they can come back. I mean, Lord in 80 seconds. Can they possibly get a pick on Shark here or Kush? No. Shark's just like, dude, Shark's support game is just on point. You cannot catch someone when Shark is around.
Shark definitely having that map presence, being able to focus on what is going around him. Like we said, Mobazane, BTK, they are able to focus these objectives nice and early. These are the games that they kind of get a lot working in their favor, taking out all the towers, leaving the last inhibitor turrets at that 12-minute mark, 11-minute mark, actually. But Numenon Blast connecting on 3 of BTK. We do see a possible clash going in on both sides as they are trying to get a potential objective, maybe getting an inhibitor turret from 9 o'clock. Chains connecting over on the Valentina, but not really too heavy of a clash. Looks like BTK is going to push back a little bit. We do see Luminous Lord spawning in 35 seconds.
Yeah, on the side of BTK, we do see that Mobazane is definitely one of the key players into their comp right now. But Shark just getting in and out, always putting the shields on the team. We need to see 9 o'clock do something to retaliate here, get a pick. And again, one of the biggest things I know about BTK is that you got to separate Shark. If you can take out Shark, it's kind of like a little bit of a chink inside of the armor. They really don't make too many plays when Shark is not there. So but the problem is catching Shark not with his team. He's always there, always guiding it. Look at that damage being put down on the Lord. I don't think 9 o'clock can really do anything. The camera went wild. The camera can't even handle BTK.
Oh my goodness, BTK just getting every objective they want right now. It is looking very good in their favor, but over on the top side, you do see Parapi Meow going for that top tower, able to take it out. Fried Chicken realizing that he's over there, trying to get a little bit of lane clearance as we are going to see Luminous Lord push in.
Yeah, I mean, we're just seeing the lack of gold on the side of 9 o'clock is the biggest problem here. Kush in the bush. Waiting. Kush in the bush. Jesus Christ. We've been memeing too much recently. I didn't even know that rhymed until I said it. I was like, wait a second.
He's got bars. Woo, speaking of bars, man, look at this fight going on as Luminous Lord is pushing in. Zia able to take out Valentina. We do see the bottom inhibitor turret being taken out. Blazing Duet going down. Mobazane taking out Soda, going for that mid lane inhibitor turret. They are able to take it. Valentina trying to get into the clash, but not able to do really any damage. Fried Chicken on the hunt, trying to take him out. We do see Mi Lao being taken out, and a fourth for the final tower. Will they be able to get it as Luminous Lord is raining down? Blazing Duet on the defense by the clock, but not enough as the tower does go down, and BTK does get the victory over 9 o'clock.
Victory!
Oof.
Oof is the word. That man,
Oof.
that was just. I don't know, man. I don't know about that Benedetta pick. Like I said, I've seen it work, but as we see here, it did.